Less than an hour and a half after officers made contact with Dennis Thornton, he was dead.
The body really starts shutting down at about 105 degrees.
When 43-year-old Dennis Thornton arrived at the hospital on Tuesday night, his body temperature was 108 degrees.
But if he was on stimulants like cocaine or whatever, that also increases heart rate, increases blood pressure. Throw the heat in, throw dehydration in, throw the mental health issues in. All of that is kind of like the perfect storm to bring about this type of erratic and behavior.
That's the behavior 12 callers described to dispatch about a man on I-35.
He had a bag, and it looked like he was swinging it and was going to throw it at my windshield, that he was running in and out of traffic, possibly contemplating jumping from the overpass.
When a San Marcos police officer found him, he was on I-35 over Posey Road, leaning on the inside barrier that separates the northbound and southbound lanes.
He had no weapon on him. He had no contents in his pockets, no identification, nothing. We had no idea who he was.
The officer says they asked for his name. He responded with incomprehensible noises, then charged at the officer. He was ordered to get on the ground. He refused, and the officer tased him.
He tried to get back up.
At this point, another officer had arrived, and they both worked to put the man in cuffs.
They were able to get the first handcuff on him, but it took almost 2 full minutes before they could apply the second handcuff. During this time, Mr. Thornton is grunting and making unintelligible noises while aggressively preventing the application of that second handcuff.
They then placed him in a full-body wrap restraint that forces him to be in a seated position. Officers took him to a local hospital. He was treated for 51 minutes. Thornton died at around 8:30 that night. Thornton's girlfriend told police he had taken drugs and had alcohol the night before, and when they were heading to her appointment at a hospital in New Braunfels on Tuesday, he was still intoxicated. Video surveillance shows Thornton left the hospital at around 1:45 in the afternoon.
Based upon the girlfriend, he did not have a vehicle, and he did not take her vehicle, so we would assume he was on foot.
Maps show the direct route there to where he was found in San Marcos is about 9.5 miles. Deputy Chief Swisher says the erratic behavior and what happened in this case sounds like Thornton was experiencing excited or hyperactive delirium.
They have superhuman strength. They don't fatigue. They will go until they're done, until their body gives out.
This is being investigated by San Marcos PD Criminal Investigation Division and Office of Professional Conduct and the Texas Rangers. Reporting in San Marcos, Meredith Aldis, Fox 7 Austin News.